This is the Iowa Weather Report for Monday, December 9th, 2013. Now our first look at the 0Z GFS model run. This is at noon today. We have a trough digging in across the plains and upper Midwest with some energy along it. This will be kicking that storm system that brought the snow yesterday off to our east and northeast across the Great Lakes and into Canada, and dragging a cold front through the southeast, producing some rain showers and a little bit of thunder there. It'll still just be cold around here, highs back into the teens for highs to maybe near 20 in the far southeast. And then it'll be fairly cold for the next couple of nights as well. Lows in the single digits above and below zero. Tuesday here, we have a disturbance moving across Wisconsin into the Great Lakes. It may skim the northeastern counties with a flurry or two and a few clouds. Wednesday, especially in the morning into the early afternoon, another disturbance will come through, producing some light snow or flurries. Then high pressure will come in, and that means Thursday morning we could see lows well below zero, especially with clear skies and almost no wind. Then, here on Thursday during the day, as the high pressure is down near Evansville, Indiana, winds switch to the south and west. Temperatures should boost up back to around 20 or so, maybe mid to upper 20s, and those will warm into maybe 20s statewide to maybe low and maybe even mid 30s by Friday, with some moisture off to our south in the form of some rain down across Oklahoma and eastern and central Texas. But that system misses us to the south and then east of the state here on Saturday, but it does bring us more cold air. Temperatures back down into the lower 20s, maybe a few upper teens, with some lake effect snow continuing even into Sunday. And then we have a disturbance coming in from the northwest, almost a warm front type pattern as the winds try to switch back around to the south and west here on Sunday as warm air tries to come back northward. And a week from today, next Monday, we have a disturbance moving through northwestern Mexico and the desert southwest. Otherwise, pretty much a zonal flow across the northern tier of the country with some energy moving fairly quickly along it. We have one piece of energy moving through the Great Lakes with a little bit of snow. Could bring a few clouds around here, or maybe a flurry if this is to be right, with no other storm systems in the wake at this point. Going into the extended period, December 20th, we have another upper-level feature over the Baja of California. Still pretty much a zonal flow across the northern tier of the country, and this quick flow means quick-moving systems, and we have another one at this point moving in with some wintry precipitation. With the 540 line being so close, we have to look to see if we may see a wintry mix with this system, but this is still well out there in advance. And then at the end of the forecast, on Christmas Eve night, the 24th, a big trough shortwave over the east, and a lot of energy with that. That could bring a pretty hefty system across the East Coast, and it's just going to bring us a lot of cold air into our neck of the woods for Christmas Eve and into Christmas Day. Highs will likely be in the teens and lows near zero, with a lot of snow across the Northeast and the Appalachians. Going to the satellite image from last evening, we had the system moving up into the Great Lakes that brought us a couple inches of snow across the state. A few clouds with some rain and a little bit of wintry precip across the mid-Atlantic and down into the southeast, and elsewhere fairly quiet. But the watch morning map from last evening is not very quiet. We had several winter weather advisories, winter storm warnings across the eastern part of the country, across Montana, and also across the part of New Mexico. QPF chart precipitation over the next 5 days goes through Friday evening at 6 o'clock, showing most of the precipitation in Iowa fell last night. Very little will be in the next couple of days, while a lot of the precip will be across the south.